This is Awkward Occurrence, Awkward Entertainment. So, Miss Letecia Stauch has done another interview. I believe this is another interview with Crime Online. And let's just jump right into the text of the articles. Article number 1. Letecia Stauch, 36, was charged in March with first-degree murder of a child under 12 by personal trust, child abuse resulting in death. Let's skim through this. Of course, tampering with evidence. Of course, that's all their speculation. To try to get a conviction against her, that's all their speculation. The remains of a boy which have since been tentatively identified as Gannon. So this article by Oxygen, they're still using the phrase tentatively identified, which I guess is absolutely identified as him by now. I mean, by now, is that his body or not? That's the point I'm trying to make. Like, why are they still using tentatively identified if that's his body? But it should be. Let's continue. Let's get on to the next one. So that goes to say it was discovered in Florida. After allegedly killing Gannon, they believe she took his body to the garage, loaded him in the back of the car. 1 second. Well, you can read. Give me a second. But there's a point to me reading this. But we know the story by now. She loaded his body in the car. Now, Letecia allegedly dumped his body off Highway 105. She was arrested in Myrtle Beach. Now, this is the part I want to read. Letecia allegedly enlisted. Now, they said the word enlisted her 17-year-old daughter to help cover up the murder by purchasing carpet cleaner, trash bags, and other cleaning supplies. The way this is worded is like her daughter Harley is going to testify that she knows Letecia did harm Gannon. Because this was written today. It's May. She was arrested back in March. You had all of April. The news is saying, just read it with me one more time. Letecia allegedly enlisted. They don't say she unknowingly enlisted. They just say she enlisted the help of her 17-year-old daughter. So did Harley know more than we think she knows? Did she take a deal to testify or something? And by that or something, I mean, did she take a deal to testify? She don't have to do jail time, but she'll testify that she saw Letecia clean up blood in the garage. And she knew of Letecia moving Gannon's body. Let's continue. Yeah, I got dry throat. So I had to pause for a second. This goes on to talk about the paralegal that was charged for leaking the affidavit early. Even though it really doesn't matter if they did it early. You know, the excuse they gave was they wanted to read it to the family and ask the questions from the family first. They had over 2 months, or over a month, to read it to the family. But they had time. Let's continue. Claims she told many lies. Okay, that's claiming she told many lies and changed the story many times. Now, here's the interesting part. Investigators believe Letecia killed Gannon with a knife or another sharp instrument in the bedroom that day he vanished. What did the Sun report or Daily Mail report? See, Daily Mail reported he was bludgeoned, stabbed, and shot. Oxygen in May is now reporting he was just stabbed. Like, there's no report of a gunshot or him being hit with any object. So it's a narrative changing from he wasn't shot or hit with an object to he was just stabbed. And that would mean Daily Mail and the Sun did report false information about him being stabbed, shot, and bludgeoned with an object at the same time. This was my whole point of making this video, was to look at this. All it says is a knife and nothing about a gun or a blunt object. So that autopsy still hasn't came out. It's out there, it just hasn't came out. So does Oxygen know what the autopsy says and they're just not saying? Because for them to only use knife in the in the article, for them to only use the word knife makes me think they know more than they putting on. You're supposed to say knife, gun, and blunt object. Okay, whatever, Mr. Oxygen. So Mr. Stauch, or Miss Stauch, has proclaimed her innocence. She says she has a witness for the defense. She's not going to give much information about the witness, because she don't want to jeopardize the case. I'm curious as to what her witness has told the defense, or what defense they're going with. Are they going with Eduardo? Are they going with the black guy Quincy Brown, who she met near Petco and kidnapped Gannon? Eduardo was supposedly supposed to fix the carpet. Came to the house the day Gannon went missing. He was there when they got back. An altercation happened. He took Gannon. Or did she actually harm Gannon Stauch? That wouldn't be her defense, but did she actually harm Gannon Stauch? So, curious to see her defense. And when we're gonna hear about this witness or see this witness? Might not be to trial. So she proclaims her innocence. She says she has a witness. She did not leak any photos of the candle. She said she doesn't know where that candle photo comes from. The candle photo where everything looks like boo-boo. A tipped over candle. Brown candle wax. A white candle. Looks like blood mixed with candle, some people say. So she says she doesn't know where that comes from. So I don't know if that's actually the photo of the incident. That photo that's been going around mysteriously from somebody's source of the candle incident. She's not confessing to that's the photo. Also, she says the inmates have been stealing her stuff and selling it on YouTube. Yeah, that's hard to believe, but hey, whatever. I'm not going to get into all that right there. Because so far, we only have photos that came out. The day of the accident, Gannon laying in the bed. Looks like his foot is propped up. Some people say he doesn't look well laying in the bed. And then of the candle and how it looked spilling on the floor. But I'm still for Letecia Stauch. I'm still going not guilty. And let's see how this trial goes. But this has been Awkward Occurrence or Awkward Entertainment, and I will see you in the next video.
I know this bridge. This place is real, isn't it?
Yeah, I cross it every day to get to the college.
Never recreate places from your memory. Always imagine new places.
I mean, you gotta draw from stuff you know, right?
Only use details, a street lamp or a phone booth, never entire areas.
Why not?
Because building a dream from your memory is the easiest way to lose your grasp on what's real and what is a dream.
Is that what happened to you?